it's been about a month and a half since the All Ride crew was together to shoot an episode of Trail Tripping, and we finally managed to get together. And what happens up first? First up, Steve-O's brake fails, loses a lever, and pretty much is running front brakes only. And it's going to be very interesting because today's episode is something that we call Game of B.I.K.E, and it's basically choosing tricky sections on a trail or testing your skills. And basically, if you make a mistake, you get a letter of the word bike to your name, and of course first person to bike is a loser, and you get the message. Let's go ride some bikes.
Yeah, flow cool, bro.
Douglas,
Yes.
what's the first obstacle, bro?
Track stands, which I've pretty much never done in my life. But the way we're going to do it is we're going to make an actual field of play. I mean, look at this track stand. How am I going to beat this guy?
I think you've lost already,
I'm
Doug.
definitely going to lose. Maybe I should just tap out and take my B.
Take a B, bro. Take a B.
But yeah, we're going to draw pretty much a square on the ground, which is going to be the field of play, and you got to stay within that. And yeah, let's see. I'm going to kick his ass.
Lock and
Actually.
load. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck is hard, bro. We can't do this.
When you let me go, I'm done.
Oh,
But
man,
think,
stop. Hey, go away, man.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Alrighty, what we got here? Ty's shaking a lot, standing up a little bit. Craig's almost out of the field of play. How are we looking? You can see the line over there. Graceful dismount. We've decided we've had to change things up a little bit, and we've actually made it semi-finals, quarterfinals, qualifying. We've introduced qualifying rounds, and this is the finals. Flat pedals versus cleats, no brakes versus brakes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Who's not going to be getting the B? Steve looking smooth, Tyron shaking like a leaf.
The experience of the man on the left.
Oh, hello. Going one. Oh, you see, that's what happens for being cheeky.
So, Steve, your track stand's pretty good, but how's your hill climb, bro?
There's his moments, eh?
Okay, well, we've all got letters except you, so I think it's only fair that you kick things off up the hill. Confidence.
Go, Steve-O. Go, boy. Go. Oh.
Wheeling everywhere. How's that, bro?
Oh, that was good, eh?
Made it look too easy.
A lot easier than last time.
So, Douglas,
Yes.
there's 3 lines. Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go for the one that I've made, which is the far left. And I think my gear selection is correct. I've dropped my seat post halfway down. I found that's probably the best traction because it is quite a step. See how we go though.
No,
What do you mean?
absolutely
What do
not.
you mean?
No.
What do you mean?
As
I'm
the
up.
I
official
feel like you have
judge,
to ride that out.
That was not a ride out.
But there was a fat guy in my way.
This is a
There was
wide
a-
angle lens.
there
You're
was
lot
a fat
further
guy.
away than it seems.
There's a fat guy in the way. I'm just saying.
I made you nervous, didn't I? You got all sweaty when you saw me.
Nervous scenes on the start line.
The anxiety is killing me right now. I'm going up against the Soak. He beat me on the last challenge. I got a bit of a vendetta to sort out. Let's go.
Here we go. Rhodes-Harrison. What do we got here? Is he gonna make it? Oh, hello.
That's how it's done, folks. What are you watching? You're looking for tips?
I don't like this game.
Rolling.
Failed
Great
already.
start. Is he
But you drifted in, which was fantastic. A great way to get started, but hell, it went downhill from there.
Style points. Definitely for Tyron.
Yeah.
Two-wheel drifting up the hill.
good.
Phew. All right, so we're moving on to the third segment of Game of B.I.K.E, and basically the score as it sits is myself and Tyron on B.I. We've got Steve, who's pretty much letterless at this point, and Rhodes-Harrison, who's holding this camera, is on the big fat B as well. So we're on to the next one. It is another climb, but this one is not as steep, but it's a lot more loose.
Calculated approach, acceleration. Oh, he's home free.
Yeah.
Too easy, bro. Too easy.
I did not expect that to work because that left line looks like it's quite a big step, but you know what? You got to risk it to get the biscuits.
Nailed it.
Flat Pedal Brigade are you going to represent?
Can we start going downhill? What is up with this uphill stuff? We didn't get 160 mils worth of travel to go uphill.
Yeah, boy, you got this.
Hey, stop filming, we have to do it again.
So just because Steve was moaning about the fact that his camera wasn't firing,
You're standing in the way, going stop, stop.
Tyron wants another run. So
I don't
we're
want
going to do
another run. You
it.
guys
He's
can-
literally going to whine the entire day
Don't
if we
call
don't.
him
So.
time owner for nothing.
Exactly, time owner at his best. So here we go, round 2 for time owner.
Oh, where am I going? Up.
You were going so well though, what happened? Good chat. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, hey there.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
see you admiring my tread pattern that I got going on there. Chose some XC slicks for today. It's going to make it a bit more challenging. I'm going right line. They went left. I'm going right. I'm on flats. It's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. Roll the dice, baby.
Go. Rhodes-Harrison. Let's see how this happens. Slightly slower approach. Hello. Oh, hello. Jeep is riding it out.
So round 3. I don't know why I'm holding up 4. Anyway, Ty's on B.I.K.E. Steve's still letterless. I'm B. Doug's B.I. So we got pretty much one of everything right now. We're on to round 4, Ty. Let's go.
I hate this game. I don't even know who thought of it. Whoever thought of it is stupid. Everything so far has been to the advantage of those who are cleated in, skinny, or riding marathon stage bikes. It's time that we get a little bit more downhill involved here.
To summarize what Ty's saying, you got to start where Steve and Doug are at the tree, foot down, and then basically foot up, 3 or so pedals in. From there to here, no water involved. If you tag water, you get a letter. When you're ready to roll. Did he make it, Drew?
Yeah, he made it. We stayed dry.
So this is my dropper dropped. This is my dropper not dropped. Can you see the frost forming? It's ice because it's so high. So I'm going to drop my dropper and then I'm going to drop my dropper again. See how this goes. Now the next challenge is to cleat in quick enough before I get to the actual river. Eh?
There he goes. Oh!
Very good. Well
Is that
done.
a green? Is that a green or a red?
I think it's a green.
I had to go nose heavy on that guy. Roll it out on the nostril.
Okay, I think flat pedals have got an advantage with a quick in, but maybe not in the power transfer.
Craig, it's not about going quick in, it's about how long.
Yeah, like your dropper post.
That's what she said. Like I said, so if I miss this, I can go drink beer.
You can.
Sweet.
Alright.
Can you just edit me out the rest of the show?
Alright, time owner. Here we go.
This is
Lock and load.
to get knocked out, eh?
To stand the game. Oh, yeah, that's a.
You just got time to play games on a Friday. You can play all the game of B.I.K.E you want. I'm gonna just sit here under these trees and drink some beer.
Alrighty, so Timona's definitely out. It puts myself and Craig still on BI. Steve is still clean at this stage, so I think we might have to move to something that's a bit more sudden deathy. Otherwise, we're definitely going to be here until the dark.
Okay, so we're at the 5th obstacle now. It's a game of sudden death between myself, Douglas, and Steve. We're in a tight little obstacle. We got this little box, and basically the name of the game is roll in from over there, do a quick turnaround by staying on the trail static, and then rolling back out. Foot down loses.
So basically, everything that we've been taught by Chris Nixon in his skills episodes of what I should have actually been practicing and I haven't. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be me out and joining Tyron drinking beer, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, he's got reversal. Got himself in a tangle here. making it work.
Chris, I let you down, man. I let you down. My balance was toilet there. I should have been practicing in the corner of the wall, but I haven't been.
Time for a beer, bro.
Time for a beer! You are clean. Craig has a B to his name. If you get a B, then you guys are equal again, and then it's another round for basically sudden death.
Woo.
To whoever is out of the mix.
It's on, Steve-O. It's on, bro.
Ready when you are, Steve.
Shot, bro.
Cool,
Right.
calm and collected.
So Steve is known to have some mad skills in this department.
He hadn't even finished the sentence of Steve's got mad skills and you just fell over.
Flat pedals.
for your BMT.
Flat pedal boys are taking shots right now.
Oh, what is that? What are you doing? Craig, what are you doing?
That was a terrible start, but managed to ride it out. Steve-O!
Folks, I think the one thing is abundantly clear is that we're pretty terrible at this. We have got a lot of work to do on our skills. Jeepers, we are terrible.
Okay, so this is our final round. Rock, paper, scissors. The loser goes first. Furthest wheelie. We've drawn a line where to start. Wherever you put it down, second person has to.
Best of one.
Best of one rock, paper, scissors. Best of one wheelie. Okay. Ching, chong, cha.
Oh.
Steve-O.
Hey!
It's always a joke, eh? Good control. Hello, hello. Oh, almost took this branch to the crop because he's not very tall.
That's so lame.
Let's go.
Wheel up. So flat pedals win.
I think we'll take that. It was probably not our best display of skills today, but we had one hell of a good time. We were finishing off with beer.
Oh, it's that time of the day.
Steve,
Happy birthday, Craigie.
happy birthday, Craig. And Doug.
Happy
Yay,
birthday.
boys.
So it's good to be back on the trails with the boys, and yeah, let me just, I think, state for the record, we all admit that that was pretty terrible display of skills all round. We've got some serious work to do, maybe take some of our own advice from the Up Your Game skills episodes. Those of you that haven't watched those Up Your Game skills episodes, check out the card over here and you can click through and check them out. Other than that though, folks, hope that you're heading into what will be a good weekend. Keep the wheels in the ground and we'll see you next week. Adios. Thanks for joining us for today's episode of All Ride. If you've enjoyed the show, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do leave us a comment, but also, more importantly, give us a share.